All right, this is an important breakdown of an important message from President Police Person Pennie McCoach. Let's hear what she has to say. I will offer and interject with my rebuttal. It's coming up.
Good afternoon, Local 308. It is with great honor to be elected officer of Local 308. It's a role that comes with a lot of responsibility. One of my biggest responsibilities as a newly elected president business agent of Local 308 is to establish an environment that fosters open and mutual respectful discussion.
So this is not what she's doing. At that executive board meeting, respect is obedience, not disagreement. She doesn't want respect. She wants obedience. And when I mentioned, when it was my turn to make questions regarding issues that affected the members who were fired by the CTA, one of pretty much they're all unjustly fired. I was scolded. My answers wouldn't always be answered. There was always people around me disrespectful of my questions and my point of view. No, this is not what she's doing. Not at all.
Of all issues facing our membership. Local 308 members will not always agree, but no one should be subjected to personal attacks or name calling.
So, personal attacks. Now this video is all about me. I have never personally attacked the president or any of these people. I attacked their philosophy, their rotten, pro-CTA mismanagement, business unionist, corruptive, undemocratic philosophy. The name calling, well, you know what? She's a police person. She's selling us out. What is she doing for us? What is Mark Weems doing for us? What are any of these union people doing for us? The first accomplishment they're making is what? Putting charges on another officer who's a militant and is pro-worker, unconditionally supportive of CTA workers? That's what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they accomplishing, really?
Because they disagree with another member.
And so this disagreement, she's putting it on me. So I disagree, and I gotta use these names, which they are. They are sellouts. They are bootlickers. They are managers in training. What do they do? How many of y'all have had these people represent you? Even those of you, some of you have had President Policewoman McCoach as your rep. Just sitting there, all quiet, while the manager insults you. Yeah. And then when they walk away, then they say something. Very insincere.
I and other top officers and executive board members, and even the union itself.
See, what's a top officer? Let me tell you what, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. You ain't top of nothing. You the bottom. You're the bottom. The top of the union is the membership, not the official people. They're not top. Ain't nobody top. Only people top are the membership. And that's what these people don't like. That's what she don't like. She don't like that I look at y'all, the members, as the top. I don't worship her. I don't protect her and cover her up. I do that for you, the members, because that's the way it's supposed to be.
Are being attacked by a board member who can't tolerate anyone not agreeing with him.
So, wait a minute now. I can't tolerate. What you really mean is that I won't be silent when you violate the members. That's what it really is. Oh, because I take plenty from y'all. I sit there and take it. You're the ones that can't tolerate it. You're the ones that can't tolerate me asking a member a question, sympathizing with them, expressing something like, oh, yeah, that's terrible, that's BS, the way the manager treated you. Nah, that's what all this comes from, y'all. She got to make it like I walk around and you better agree with me or I'm going to attack you and call you names and make you feel bad. No. I speak up for the members. But she and the other bottom officers, because they ain't top of nothing. The membership is the top because they can't stand when a member, let alone an elected official, stands up for the members, shows sympathy for the members whose lives have been destroyed by our cheap, cruel, unsafe, murderous employer. That's what I said. Murderous. Did you know that? We've had managers that have threatened to murder our members. Yeah. That's another thing that she and Boss Dixon and the other union people cover up. They're always protecting the CTA. All the mismanagement. They're protecting them with these flagman jobs and these second chance and CSA. All these part-time jobs that keep people in poverty. That's what they don't like. They don't like that I bring that up. And so they call the cops because I'm sitting there. Why should I leave this meeting? Because you don't like what I have to say. Well, we're voting to kick you out. We motioned for it and we seconded for it. Okay, fine. The members put me here. I ain't going nowhere.
I feel that it is my responsibility to give you the facts about some recent events involving this individual.
So this individual, of course, is myself. She's going to give you the facts. So we are going to go after her facts.
At the first Local 308 Executive Board meeting of my administration, all board members committed themselves in writing to abide by a code of conduct to ensure that our board meetings are conducted in accordance with the core principle of union democracy.
So, notice she says, here, I'm going to show this to you. The code of conduct. Okay? Sorry. Here it is. She talks about the code of conduct, but she won't tell you what it is. Okay? And this is something they made up. This is not in the Constitution. They say it's in accordance with. But it's very ambiguous. And here it is. You can see this. You pause the video and read it for yourself. It's 6 codes. 6. So you pause that and read it for yourself. I'm going to play her video.
On January 5th, 2024, unfortunately, during the meeting, Brother Eric Bashir blatantly violated the code of conduct and disrupted the meeting.
Okay, so she says, I blatantly violated the code of conduct. Which code of conduct are you talking about, Sister President, Police Person McCoach? Which one? There's 6 of them. Which one?
To the point that the executive board voted that he should be removed from the meeting.
Again, okay, so which one and to what volume of these codes of conduct did I violate? Now, keep in mind, they want you to come out and vote yes on their charges, which are going to open the door for them to remove me from office. All right. But don't you want to know the facts? Because she says she's got facts. So where are the facts? Can you show us the facts? The facts are, I violated these codes. Which codes did I violate? And which codes did y'all violate? Because you know what? They violated codes too. Mm-hmm. Here we go.
When he refused to leave, the police had to be called. 12 board members signed the charges against Brother Brazier due to his conduct at the January 5th, 2024 meeting.
Okay, so you called the police because I violated these code, or a code. You say code of conduct, so there's 6 of them in this code. So which of the codes, which part of the code of conduct was it? All right? And you're telling the people, you're calling the police on me because I was told to be removed because I violated it. Mm-hmm.
The charges were served on Brother Brazier at the January 9th, 2024 mass membership meeting.
Okay, so let's show you how out of order these people are. They served me the charges. Let's look at this. This is what she's telling you. We're going to go to the Constitution of the Amalgamated Transit Union. Yep. And we're going to go to section 22 point, I think it's section 22.3. Okay. So we're at 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 17, 19. This is how you file charges. Okay, they wrote up the charges on the executive board meeting, like on the 5th. And then on the 9th, so at least 15 days before the regular meeting of the local, a copy of the charges should be served on the officer or member. I'd be the officer. Okay? And they shall contemporaneously provide notice to all members that such charges are to be considered at the meeting by posting at appropriate locations. Now, let's look up this word. Oops. Contemporaneously. They like to use these, they write these words, and it's existing or occurring in the same period of time. They were supposed to submit these charges to me and the membership at the same time. They waited until the end of the month to submit it to the membership. So they're out of order, right there on 22.3. And who got it in the membership? Tell me. I saw one was posted at 98 Shop. Maybe you got them in the mail. I didn't get one. I didn't see it at Howard Shop. All right.
The charges will be considered at the February 13th mass membership meeting. Unfortunately, even after being served with the charges, Brother Brazier has continued to personally attack, name call, and make wild accusations against anyone who expressed an opinion he disagrees with.
Okay, so what is it? Tell us, President Police Person McCoach, what outrageous things, what things did I say and write that are so outrageous? Tell us. Is it this open letter to the shadow president, Mark Weems, and the membership, explaining what happened and what you did? Is that what you're talking about? The facts that I'm showing about this code of conduct? What are you talking about? It sounds to me like you taking this kind of personal, because you keep saying personally attacked. I ain't talking about your mom. I ain't talking about your red hair. I ain't talking about your car. I ain't talking about nobody's personal life. I'm talking about your rotten philosophy. I'm talking about how you block me from representing the members who elected me. Over and over and over again. This is what I'm talking about. The bylaws. Yeah. I'm talking about the things that you refuse to follow. Right here. Right here. The bylaws specifically say I get 6 days for information/interview a month with the members in the shop. Yep, that's what it says. That's what it says. And you told me in your email you're not going to do that. You're putting that on hold. So you putting the bylaws on hold. See, your code of conduct, Sister President Police Person McCoach, isn't anywhere in the bylaws. You say it's in accordance with, but it's not a bylaw. It's not in the Constitution. You're demanding that we follow these. Okay, we'll see what I didn't follow or did. But regardless, how come you're not following the bylaws? How come you're not following the Constitution? You were supposed to file these. The membership and me were supposed to get it at the same time. Not 15 days apart. Yeah. And you better make sure those people that signed it, you better make sure those people that signed it show up. Because that's what it says right here. They're going to be required to show up at the membership meeting. So maybe you'll have to take them off work. You're going to pay them for that too? Maybe you won't pay me to be off work to help the members. But you might be paying these officers to be off work, to be present for their charges, won't you? Let's see who that was. Who are these people? Right here. Yep. So are all these people going to be present? I know you and Mark Weems didn't sign the charges, but you orchestrated it. You're part of this. Cleveland Atkins, he put his signature on them as secretary. All these people here, they need to show up. So make sure they show up. Because maybe the members might show up who know what this is all about.
Because I have not allowed him to dictate how the union is ran.
So, me telling you that the bylaws have to be followed and the Constitution, that it has to be followed, that I'm supposed to be paid for these 6 days. You're telling me I can have the 6 days but not get paid. Let's look at that. I got to take off 6 days. Go to section 25 of the bylaws. Executive board members shall be compensated at an hourly rate set by the membership for actual time lost. Yeah. While performing duties for the local. Yeah. So I'm telling you what to do. I'm telling you. No, I'm actually telling you what your job is. I'm not telling you to do nothing. You're blocking me from representing the members. You're sending other people that you like, who obey you when you're wrong. You and Mark Weems. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
He has lashed out at me, accusing me of doing certain things. And this...
Okay, doing certain things. What? You know, Sister Pennie, this is a crap video. It's a crap video. You should have ran it by Anita Tanai, the the so-called union lawyer, the CTA lawyer that we pay, so that you could at least back up some of this stuff you're saying.
This is his quote. This is what makes the members hate our union.
Good. Now here is what she's showing. This is what, she is something else.
And then he
let's just let her finish.
Stated, I hate you and this freaking union. Bring me up on charges.
Okay. Now, what she doesn't show you is, look at this. So what she doesn't show you, now we have no representation. Good job, Sister President. Just F vehicle maintenance. You said we were going to work together and fight the demon CTA mismanagers together. No more lies, you said. See, that's what you need to read, because you showed it.
Hate our union.
No more lies, you said. Lies, lies, lies. Oh, but you're going to read this.
And then he stated, I hate you.
And I do. I really, really do. You know why? Because you didn't tell anybody what this email was about. And this was about another brother, another shop worker who wanted me to represent them, but you didn't want me to represent them. And they sent you, over a week passed, and they said, I'm sending you their information, and they're sending you a messages saying, I want Eric to represent me. And then you wait a week, and you wait until Wednesday. It was almost a week, but you wait until Wednesday to respond and say, no, we're going to send Lamont Johnson. And that brother said, I don't want Lamont, I want Eric Basir. But it was too late, because that was going to be on a Thursday. And you said, fine, I'll take you up, but only for 3 hours. In which she knows I'll be late for work if I do that. And brother said, you know what? I'll just get my own representation. I don't need anything. And so then I wrote this. Now we have no representation. Good job. See, Sister Pennie, if you want to lie,
hate our union. And then he stated,
you want to try to craft this into something where Eric Basir just comes out bossing you around and telling you what to do. You should cut out all of this context right here, because you're giving, you telling on yourself. You telling on yourself. But I really do hate you. I hate Eric Dixon. I hate Ken Franklin, Deborah Lane, King Costa, all these, Mark Weems, Cleve Atkins, all of y'all. You know why? Because you hurt the members all the time. And you punish them when they want me to help them. They voted for me to be in this spot, and you're doing everything you can to block me.
I hate you and this freaking union.
Yeah, let's play that again. I want everyone to hear it.
I hate you and this union. And then he stated, I hate you and this freaking union. Bring me up on charge.
Now, I said put me up on charge. You got to read the email properly, but whatever, same point of view.
Local 308 is a democratic organization. That means the members are entitled to elect the top officers, executive board members, and everybody else in position.
Okay, so here she's contradicting herself. She is trying to get y'all to come to a meeting to unelect me. She's trying to get the members of the entire union to remove me from office because the shop workers voted for me to be in office. For one specific reason, I fight for them. I fight for the members. And I've been in these hearings now, been in a couple of them, even when I was a steward, and all the managers and all the members who I've been with will tell you, I don't side with the CTA mismanagement at all. In fact, some of the members tell me, I don't want to do all. I give them all kinds of suggestions. They say, I don't want to go that far. And I think, okay, cool, no problem. I tell them, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? But that's not what Pennie and the other people say. They talk about democracy. Man, Man, I have put up so many motions that have been seconded, and she and Dixon and all of them and Weems, they want to say out of order, out of order. It don't matter. Hey, man, it's a democracy. I thought you said it was a democracy. I was elected. I was elected. I was elected to do this job, executive board. And you're keeping me from doing it. 6 days, you don't want to give them to me. You don't even really want to give me 1 day. You want to give it to the assistant, Brother Lamont. God bless him. But a lot of the people don't want that. They want me. They elected me. They want me to work for them. And you need to stop blocking me from helping them.
Once the election is over, the elected officers should be allowed to do their job.
Wow. She just said once the election's over, they should be allowed to do their... What is their job? Let's look at that. Here's my job. Supervise and direct management of local and approve all bills. So when I supervise and direct and I'm at this executive board meeting and I say things they don't like, they kick me out. Yes, they do. They don't like the questions I ask. They don't like that I sympathize with the manager. What about this grievance committee that I'm on? Investigate and handle the disputes and controversies between the members of the local and the employer. And that's what I do. Brother Stephen will tell you that. The other sister whose case was there in other cases will tell you that. They'll tell you that. I try to find the facts. Who's the manager? And they don't like that. You know, the union people don't seem to like that when I ask, who's the manager that fired this person? It's usually the same ones. I'm supposed to give a report. And that's what I do. And you know what? Do you know I was the only one to turn in a report at that executive board meeting? I was the only one to have a report. There was multiple pages, in fact. Multiple pages. I report to Sister President Pennie where I'm at specific times of day when I'm on the clock. Yeah. Exactly where I'm at. Full report. Ask her about my reports. 6 days. Trying to do my job. Let's look at what else she said to say.
Brother Brashear does not agree. He thinks he is entitled to insult.
Okay. When have I said I'm entitled to insult? Here you go with that entitled. Is this more that light-skin shaming bull crap that Eric's a white man again? I thought y'all got over that. I'm entitled to insult. I'm not entitled to insult anybody. I'm entitled to do my job as executive board member. And when you are blocking me, I'm entitled to tell you that what you're doing is wrong.
Attack and name call any other officer who does not give him his way or disagree with him.
Okay. All right. So, if I say something that you don't like, and you vote to remove me from the meeting, how different is that from me disagreeing with you and calling you a bootlicking, boss-loving sellout? I don't know. Because obviously you can't stand anything I say. So you now you even want to unelect me. Okay, go on.
Because Local 308 does not only reflect his wishes, it expresses his hate for the union.
Yeah. So there is hate. But it's hate for business unionism. It's a type of unionism. and ATU Local 308 is infected with it. And you help spread it with this kind of crap, Sister Pennie. You stand by. You stood by a lot. It was kind of disturbing as Dixon did his illegal crap. And you were quiet when Deborah Lane called cops on me and Sister Cheryl and Brother Andre at the barbecue a couple of years back. You know, you seem to think it's okay to punish the members who want me to represent them. How is that? How does that jibe with what you just said?
That type of behavior does not make Local 308 strong. It makes us weaker.
Okay. Right, that's what I thought. Because if you are punishing members who want me to represent them by sending someone else who they don't want, or sending them nobody, or you're punishing me because I ask questions that you don't like, yeah, that makes the union weak.
The way I see it, we are family.
Okay, you talking like a manager now. You know we're not family. You know why? Because family, if it's true, listens and respects each family member, regardless of how weird or unagreeable they can be. Me and my wife will have arguments. I ain't calling cops on her. She ain't calling cops on me. My son doesn't say, me and mom have decided we don't like what you just said, so we're voting you out of the house. What are you talking about, family? Lies. Bunch of BS. We're not family. We're your slaves. That's what you look at the members as. Nothing but an ATM cash money machine. And all you want us to do is obey. That's what you want, obey. You don't want unity, you want conformity. You don't want respect, you want obedience. Because you don't even respect the truth.
Family members can disagree, but we still love one another.
Really? Okay. So when you and your family members disagree, you vote to kick them out the house? You call cops on them? Is that what you do? You got a weird family. I'm sorry. That's some weird family values you got there. Weird. Straight up weird. Straight up weird.
I want you to know, despite the hate and dissension that this individual is attempting to foster.
Okay. All right. Telling the members that the union belongs to them and that you're not their boss? Okay.
I will continue to do everything in my power. And once again, I want to say in my power to keep Local 308 united and strong.
Okay, so this is code word that she is going to silence every member, every officer. She will punish every member, every officer who disagrees with her. Removing me from office, putting charges on me because I unconditionally stand up for the members and I call you all out when you're wrong. This is real bad for Local 308. This is real bad for our union. So you're using your power, but actually you have nothing. All you have is money. Because you got money, you got time off work to make stupid videos like this, where you make accusations of me, but you're not specific in those accusations.
Local 308 deserves better than to have all of our attention focused on the antics of one individual.
Well, that's what you did. That's exactly what you did. Kicking me out because you didn't agree with me. Putting charges on me because you didn't agree with me. And expecting me to sit here and be silent while members are like, why can't you represent me, Eric? So you've done this. Congratulations.
Going forward, I ask every member, every 2,700 of us, to stand up for democracy.
Oh my God. Yeah, stand up for democracy. Right. That means she says stand up for me. Memocracy. Memocracy. That's what she wants. Because the union, according to her and all these other people, is about the leadership, not the membership. I guarantee you. And that's why charges are being put on me. That's why they're going to do what they're going to do. Maybe they're going to expel me from the union. They're definitely going to try to unelect me. But y'all can come and counter that.
Vote your conscience.
Yeah, vote your conscience. Read the facts. And this video is full of nothing.
And express your opinion freely. And reject those who attack and retaliate against fellow union members who don't agree with them.
Yep. So that means you should attack her and the executive board, because that's exactly what they do. They do that to their members who speak up, and they do that to officers or stewards like me that speak up. That's what they do.
Until then, Happy New Year, Local 308.
Okay. This was an important message. It certainly was. Now, here is the facts that she didn't talk about. Executive board meeting. This is a code of conduct. Executive board meetings shall be chaired by the president, business agent, or in her absence, by the first vice president. Mark Weems was in violation of that. Yes, he was. He interrupted me as I was questioning Brother Stephen, who was fired, and I was sympathetic to him. He interrupted it, said, you can't show any partiality, and this and this and this, and you gotta leave. He sends the member out of the room, and then he says, we're gonna police ourselves. The board is to police itself. And this, I just got word that Brother Eric Basir shared information violating the code of conduct with a member, identifying the people who voted against her case. Now check this out. I told this sister, who was upset, obviously, that the board didn't want to side with her. So I went over to her in the hallway and said, hey, 8 of these people in here voted against you. 2 of us, I'm included, voted for you. Go to that membership meeting, state your case, tell everybody to come and overturn their decision. And if that doesn't work, here's my card, and you can call me, and I will help you put unfair labor practice charges on the CTA. So these charges, they accuse me of doing something I never did. I told the member about her case. And I didn't identify any of them people in that room. But they said I did. And so Weems interrupted the whole meeting, took over the meeting. He said, what are we going to do about this? Corey Carr and Maurice Booker started the motion to kick me out. Let me tell you, these sellouts, man, they... The members in their department know what I'm talking about. So they've always wanted me out. They never wanted me in here. And of course, they all got their vote. They're going to send me out. And he says, code of conduct ensures that all executive board members are given the opportunity to be heard. So I'm asking questions about the case. And I'm being cut off. Weems, he never got recognized. He just, boom, just ran right in the middle of what I'm asking the brother questions and being sympathetic. Oh, that's some BS. That's all. Just being me. And then when recognized, the executive board member should confine his or her remarks to the question at issue. Said he totally steamrolled. He violates 1. He violates 2. Now he's at 3. Totally gets into the case, breaks it open, sends it to the side, and says he turns the meeting into throw Eric Basir out the meeting. This is Vice President Mark Weems. You know, and I'm sitting there, what? I didn't identify anybody. I just identified myself. See. And then they're saying, well, you have to leave. What you mean I gotta leave? What does this have to do with this, any of this? I'm supposed to be here. Is that respectful, y'all? No. And she's telling me I gotta leave. Oh, that's a violation of code of conduct. All executive board members shall conduct themselves in a professional manner. That's not what Mark Weems did. Freaking out, man. Because I'm not a cold-blooded pro-CTA board member. Give me a break. Going off like that. So, what are the charges and how does that relate to this? So here's the charges. I don't know if you can see. I can't really zoom in well. So I refuse to abide by the code of conduct for executive board meetings despite having just agreed to do so. So that sixth one, encourage the fullest possible deliberation in all manners. Okay, that's what I'm doing with my questions, aren't I? But no, you don't like that, do you? Trying to find who's the manager. Have you been harassed before by this manager? They hated that. It have made them so angry. And to ensure that all executive board members may express themselves freely and frankly. So when I say, you know, why are we defending the CTA mismanagement about this other case where the Reed Group denies a doctor note? I can't do it. So that's a violation. Without fear that their words will be transmitted or reproduced without their permission. I didn't tell that member anything about who said what. I said there was a vote. Not about their words. The vote. The vote. Bunch of bull crap. Look at this. Here's the charges. Brother Basir revealed the content and confidential discussions at the executive board and votes taken by it. Yeah, it was a vote. Yeah, code of conduct, words. Vote, words. Different. Different. Very different. A vote or a word. And did I say who voted? No, I didn't. Get out of here. Disingenuous BS. Brother Basir threatened to assist a member in bringing unfair labor practice charges against Local 308 if the local voted not to arbitrate. Man, I ain't never put labor charges on the union. Only the CTA. Only. In fact, one of the latest ones, one of many, are on my blog. And all you got to do is search. You got to search my blog and you type ULP. That's unfair labor practice. And here it is, all about the CTA, not the union. Only time I mention that for the union is telling people their rights. But I tell them, right in here, I say at number 8, if nothing happens when attempting all these other suggestions, which includes charges, and by the way, that's how it should be done. Not the way they did it. You can file an unfair labor practice charge, but this is last resort. Although it can work, getting the government involved in our union affairs can be very harmful in the long term. I personally recommend using the ULP process when calling out our employer for injustice that may not be grievance worthy. And when we do not trust our officers to be supportive, never do I say, go ahead and I'm going to show you how to file labor practice charges against the union. Full of crap. Damn liars. And Brother Basir refused to abide by the directions of the chair and disrupted the meeting, necessitating the police be called. She told me I had to leave after Corey Carr and Maurice Booker started the motion to kick me out because Mark Weems freaked out, violated the code of conduct, took over the meeting, didn't let me finish speaking, didn't let me finish asking questions, and then completely took the meeting in another direction, kicking the brother out who was there to try to plead his case for arbitration. So he's violating these, but nobody's putting charges on him. Nobody's putting charges on all the people making snide comments whenever I spoke, whenever I asked a question. No. Just me. Little old me. It's a bunch of crap, y'all. Yeah, that was an important message. But I just want to let y'all know that what she has to say is full of crap. Total BS. She's a freaking liar. Peace. Oh, yeah, come on down. February 13th at the membership meeting. If you think this is BS, you need to vote no. If you think this needs to happen, go ahead, vote yes and see what happens. Oh, you're not going to get any violence from me or anybody else for that matter. But one thing's for sure, the members are going to take control of this union, whether I'm involved or not. Peace.